You usually get a great product out on the field, and when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 13. A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back in his own 3-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. And that gets back some of what they needed, but they're still stuck here with a 3rd and 13. Gurley, of course, was right in the mix for a rushing title, but missed the final couple weeks of the year and ended up finishing 3rd with 1,251 yards, but did have a league-high 17 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, the first since Sean Alexander in 2003-2004 to lead the NFL in total touchdowns 2 years running. How about 2 years in a row he doesn't get a chance to win a rushing title? This year because of injury, the year before because they rested him in the last game. And the first year he said, it doesn't matter much. This year he admitted he really wants to win one of those rushing titles.
And you know what's surprising nugget is that he's the only guy to rush for 1,000 yards in each of the last 2 seasons. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. CD, before this next drive gets going, the Pro Bowl took place January 27th in Orlando. 3rd year in a row that the AFC has won, and really
cool as well. Again, we call a crazier type NFL game. Quick whistles to make sure guys don't get hurt when there's tackling going on. How about receivers playing defensive back? Defensive backs like Jalen Ramsey catching touchdown passes. And to cap it all off, when they awarded the MVP trophy to, I believe, Patrick Mahomes, it broke.
Yeah, indeed, it was Mahomes, the MVP of the offense. Jamal Adams, MVP of the defense in the 26-7 AFC victory. They run. It's Mark Ingram. There he goes inside the 30. Oh, and now he pulls him over. And down to the 7-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying, the defense is going to have to adjust to it.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
He's going to get it running right. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Breeze now. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Aqib Talib, the veteran Pro Bowler, there to get a hand in, knock it away. These Rams, Charles, it's been quite a ride for them. You think a couple years ago, they went 4-12 as they got settled out on the West Coast, and now in the Super Bowl. Of course, everyone's excited about what Sean McVay has done, but these players deserve a lot of credit, too.
They certainly do, and I'll take it a step further. So does administration, from team president to general manager, the entire organization, in putting together this ball club and then having the gumption to pick Sean McVay as their head coach, a youngster at 31 to come in 2 seasons during the Super Bowl. But think about this year, Brandon. They played in some of the biggest, most
Coughed it up, but it looked like a Rams player was able to get his hands on it, yes. So they will hold on to the football indeed. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. On the stop there defensively, Tyler Davison.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Well, as they get ready for this next drive, we shift our attention to a little Super Bowl conversation. The 3rd time that the Super Bowl, Charles, is going to be played in Atlanta, and the Patriots had 35,000 folks come out in Foxborough before departing for a little rally.
How about that? You would think that would be a fan base that might be...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Josh Hill, 27 yards, and the Saints have taken the early lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Will Lutz on for the point after. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Charles, before this next drive, I'm curious to get your thoughts. If you look at the Super Bowl from the perspective of the Rams offense versus the Pats defense, because Jared Goff only one touchdown pass in the Rams' 2 playoff wins, and then, what do you make of the whole Todd Gurley situation?
Yeah, just 5 touches, 2 drop passes in the NFC Championship game. As he said after the ball game, I was sorry. He didn't play well. He didn't mean he was sorry to the fans. He played in a very sorry state. I don't expect that to continue. He's too good, too talented. I would expect a big game out of Todd Gurley, but the late season acquisition of C.J. Anderson gives them a great backstop at the running back position, and they may have to throw the ball a little bit more in this game. We'll see if Jared Goff and those excellent receivers are up to the task.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And before they can get settled in here, time expires on the first quarter of action. It's a close game here early on. We'll head back to New Orleans after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, and they've got it here with a first down. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley, and he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Mark Ingram now gears up to help lead this offense back out there. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Matt Longacre coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. On On second down, here's Breeze. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well.
You know, early on this year, we thought that Michael Thomas might threaten Marvin Harrison's record of 143 catches in a season. Didn't quite get there, but he did lead the NFL CD, 125 of them.
And he's smart enough to make sure he's attached at the hip with his quarterback, Drew Brees. And they connected on a staggering 85% of his targets, the highest percentage of any quarterback-receiver combo in NFL history. It definitely justifies his social media handle, Can't Guard Mike.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down, Ingram. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. On first down, Breeze. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 55 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Brandon Cooks and the rest of the offensive crew trotting back into place out there. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I say just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not? 4 verts, one of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Goff. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. The Rams on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. A shotgun snap for Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Here's Ginn. Look at the spin.
Balance.
A minute 52 left to play in this second quarter. We're back to New Orleans after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throwing on first down is Breeze. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Hey, ready. You waiting?
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. Hill shedding the tackle. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to make it 4th down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Ginn. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
He's got him in, complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Ready. Waiting.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock the Albert away and bring up second down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Ready.
Now the pitch comes to Ingram. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The tackle there by John Johnson. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Ready. We're waiting.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Lutz to try to add the PAT.
Ooh, you ready? You ready to close me? Ooh!
On the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Damn, look at it. Look at us. Come on, 2-1.
1-8 to the Saints touchdown. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now here are the
Who gets ball first?
Comes back out.
We already
These
kicked
guys
the
had
ball.
to
They
punt
got
their
the
last
ball.
possession, and that's become too familiar of a
Oh,
refrain. Too many of these
yeah.
drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard
Get after the
line.
quarterback. Get after the quarterback. Let's go.
Going by you.
Time to establish the run game here early. And this has been a
Ah.
stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard yard, and it'll be second down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game.
Ah.
No yardage to be found.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Get out to the quarterback. Let's go. Get out to the quarterback.
They go play action with Gurley.
Oh! Got him! Got him! Let's go.
Brought down for a sack.
See, I got him.
Davidson.
Ooh, that's
Of a good 10 yards.
Kobe!
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Ooh.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
I'm going this way.
All right. Get to the quarterback.
Oh, I'm not even running. Oh!
The pick. He was running slow.
Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Shut up.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Oh, yeah, flag.
And taken right on the 30.
Bang, bang.
Oh!
Bang, bang. Oh, shook him. Breaking his ankle. Don't touch me.
Offside. Defense.
Oh, that was offside.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah,
Still
offsides,
4th down.
easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
All right, let's try this
Here's
again.
Johnny Hacker now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Press circle, press circle, press circle. That's you. That's you. That's me.
This is taken at the 23.
Why you did that?
What?
Why you turn on your back? Why?
I hit a spin move on it. You gotta press, when you run the ball, press circle, all right? Okay?
Okay.
You're gonna hit a spin move just to
They had a great
lose.
air attack going. Do they stick with that?
You gotta do this
I would
right.
think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
You're running that way. Which way
They
you
really
running?
look clueless.
Which way
And
you
that
running?
was amazing because that drive went and
You
went,
left. You
no
run to your left.
adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll try to get the offense going with Camaro. And that one blown up
It's not
quickly.
funny.
As he's gonna be
Aaron Donald said none of that today.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down.
I'm in the back way.
Waiting.
Where's that bully?
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down.
Why is that?
Oh no, I didn't even want to do that pass. That was a bad pass, to be
Ben
honest.
Watson was the intended target,
And
and it's 3rd
that
down.
was very, very bad.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
4 down. Ready. You waiting?
Breeze gonna throw.
I'm pressing.
Oh, he almost picked it up.
And it falls down incomplete. Aqib Talib,
I told you, I passed.
I'm gonna need you to do
Daddy,
something.
why passing this? You gotta pass it.
You want me to pass it to you now?
But what an effort to get his hand
I'm
on
gonna need
that
you to
one.
do something now, so you gotta pass. It's 4th
Brings
down.
up a 4th down
And we about to
decision.
pass it. You need to show up for me.
You gotta show me what's not harder, okay?
Huh?
You gotta show me which one is harder. Not harder.
stay out there.
Only easy.
Go for this on 4th down.
Not harder.
You make it look easy, bro. That's you.
They do go for it. It's Breeze.
I'm I'm pressing it.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Go. Give me some. Give me some.
And the Saints add on to their lead.
I got my legs.
Let that happen.
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going right on target, partner.
We're the champion. We're champions now.
Shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
You do that again?
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
We about to do it the whole game on him. This what should happen in the real game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Goff will lead the Rams up here first.
Oh, they're gonna know something that way.
Get after that quarterback.
Now it's gone. Sideline. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Hold that
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
This one
You're
is.
running out route. It's likely
That
you're going to end up near the
They're gonna
sideline.
help you run
And what did we
faster.
just see
And when
there?
they're trying to block you,
You
you
got
gotta
it. The
keep pressing
benefits of
square.
practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up and making sure it was a catch.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Play action. It's gone.
Got him. None of that.
Down he goes.
None of that.
Alex Anzalone not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
We want.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them.
You know it. You have know this.
Up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is
You saw me.
So
Yeah,
Goff, he'll try to
yeah.
refocus.
Remember what's
after
the buttons you're
sack.
pressing?
The
This
Rams
one
now
is
set
square,
up
right?
with a
The
third
block.
and long.
No, I started running.
Get off the block. Get off the block. Get off the block.
And they're able to get this one across.
I did.
Almost got him. You got off the block. I saw you in the backfield.
Huh?
We have
I said
played
you
3
got off the block. I
quarters.
seen you in the
Happy
backfield.
faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So from the 36 now.
I'm the star one.
Nah, press circle. Nah. He dropped coverage. Press it again. Keep it right there.
On first down, gone.
There we go.
Taken down here by the Saints.
I did that.
A.J.
Nah, that was our
Clowney in there
linebacker.
to record another sack. Their
You did your
6th
part.
of the afternoon.
Look,
We've been around this league
you
for a
ran it,
while.
and somebody had got his block. The block that was supposed to pick him up, they actually got you, and they let him run in free. That's how he got a safe.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
The person that was supposed to block him ended up blocking you when you ran in. So you helped him get a safe.
And they need to work to at least get some
Somebody blocking me.
after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Let's go.
I'm going this way and then turn.
That way. Come down. Yeah. Come on. Go get him.
Come on.
Give me that. Let's go.
Let's go.
And he'll get this back to the 32
Why you didn't do that?
I'll try to, but you attack him
All
wrong.
game long, the pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
You kicked your leg up.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense.
Ooh, I'm gonna run off.
Scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting
I'm
quarterback.
gonna press.
Your backup, let him get some.
And that's one of the great questions.
Go.
Because
Oh.
in the 2015
Oh.
You like that fake screen, that boy?
there were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out.
They're on zero. They're on zero.
We ain't letting them get nothing. We gonna protect this house.
Why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,
All right, I need you.
we just play them all the way.
Run the ball, right?
Okay.
Run the ball. Give me a touchdown. I need a touchdown, all right?
Okay.
Go. Go get this touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. You gotta get on Mark Ingram. Get on the running back. Keep pressing. Again. Again. Keep going. Right there.
Oh.
Keep going. All right, I got press.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Don't play with me.
One, 3, 2, 4. Run! No, then I catch up the business. Oh, don't play with me. Don't play with me.
She's doing more than helping. She's belting it out right now.
I pushed him. I pushed him.
Flat out finished.
I pushed that guy.
I saw you.
For real. I pushed him, but I didn't tackle him. I didn't let him tackle you.
Yeah, been
With
blocking.
the extra point. And a
No,
lead
cause I
is still by
tapped.
one
No, I
score.
tapped him.
That's a
I
block.
want to get in your way.
That's
Someone.
a block. You blocked them.
I want to get in your way.
I know. Thank you.
The end zone.
You cleared the way for me.
No, I found the way.
Yes.
Then I tapped him, and he gets that. He gets that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We're doing a harder one?
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, go quickly.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
Let's go get him. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. Let's go get him.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Mm.
And no
He ain't
run
got-
back
he
here.
don't want
This
it.
will be a
They ain't get no
touchback, and it
return
comes
yards. We
out
gonna
to the
stop everything.
25-yard line.
Everything.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Give me that, boy.
Coming, and he's
Give him nothing. We ain't letting him get nothing.
Davis
Gonna stop
in there to get
every.
You did this. You did that.
Yeah.
You did this. Then you.
That's a defeated team out there.
You was tired like that. You was tired.
hands on hips, heads low.
You have enough of this. You have enough of that.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly...
You have enough of that ham. Look, come on, number 3 and 5.
Better here on 2nd and 16.
Wait, I'm this way?
Yeah, you went all the way over there. Press circle. Press circle. Oh, get offside. Get offside. Oh, you offside.
Oh,
They just did a free play. You went
huh? You
offside.
want to do that again?
No, don't do that at all. If you offside, see, we got a flag.
Defense.
Then they got to do the play over. See, you got a flag. You lost 5 yards because you went offside. You got to be on the outside.
Easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiple.
Good effort,
What I
bro.
always love on these offsides is when each side points.
I was
at the
on
other.
your
You
side.
did it.
Nah,
They
I'm gonna show
deciphered
you.
that one correctly.
You got to
So
line
they'll
up
come
where all our
after the
people at.
incompletion
You was
for
lined up
second
in their
down.
back.
I'm right here. I'm moving.
That's the right spot.
Oh, I'm done with him.
Go get him.
Over the middle, that's home. But not before.
Come on.
18 yards
What?
the game.
High five.
Number 18.
Partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything.
Gosh.
For the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that
We're
good
playing
thing,
for
nobody
God.
shut out. Goff now.
All right, press
5
X again.
straight
Press
completions
circle
here
on
in this second half. 1st and 10.
There you go.
Now it's
No.
Don't let him get nothing.
been a familiar sight all afternoon as they
whole time girly. I'm
I
2
was
yards.
the 2 and the 7.
You said what?
I was 2 with the 7.
You want 27?
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Let's go get up the quarterback. Got him. And let him get nothing, man.
Oh, the guy did to me that bad did this. No, I did. We did this.
The amount of sacks that they've
Shot
in
you.
this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He didn't throw it. Do you say that the guy shot Blacker by him right on his back?
The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Come on.
I'm ready. Come.
And this is going to be incomplete. Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game.
Jared Goff in there scared. He kind of scared like he was in the Super Bowl. That's just how he was in the Super Bowl. Spooky. You know it. First the ball.
And this is a way.
First option he throwing the ball.
He got all of it.
Why didn't?
Don't return it. Look.
Why didn't get it?
Too close to the
It
goal
went into a
line.
touchback. When it go into 20 yards, when it goes into the touchdown, they automatically get 20 yards. So that's why he keeps getting. That's why he keeps taking that knee.
Where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout.
We got the ball.
Move it
Get
downfield.
in.
Run
Who
the
you
clock
gonna be?
down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game.
I'm pressing.
One deep left side. It's got his man complete. It's a big play there.
I'm pressing square.
Okay,
I'm running. I'm running.
Get you on this one.
I'm running, boy.
With confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right
Hey,
now. Their trigger guy
I'm
throwing it, they feel
running.
just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball.
Hey,
and
which
run the
one's
clock
me?
out.
That's you over there. Where?
Breeze now on first
And you're
down.
out of bounds. You went out.
I'm pressing
You're
square.
out of bounds. I can't throw the ball to you. Listen to this. Listen to this. If you run out of bounds, you can't be the first person to touch the ball once the quarterback throws the ball, right?
Oh, we made a touchdown.
But we made a touchdown. So
Yes, 4-1.
This game, and privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching.
43.
As he tries to
44.
contract over this win.
They are looking strong.
Did you saw that guy?
Lutzel looked to add the extra point.
No, we're doing kickoff. Boom, 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 boom.
Let's go on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The quick strike.
Did you hear that?
Certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80
They said, who that? Who that said gonna beat the Sun?
you hear that, huh? You hear that on that?
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm wondering. Who that? It sure ain't the Rams.
They're gonna kneel again. They're gonna kneel.
They know what's up.
More
He ain't gonna bring that
punter
ball out
out
that
to
end
kick it
zone
off.
and knock his head off if he tried to.
That'll be taken
With
in
the
end
punt.
zone.
Come on.
And no
I'm
run back
running
here.
for you
This
with
will
the
be a
punter.
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now a first down throw. Right side complete. That's Woods.
There we go.
Come on.
There we
Give me
go.
some harder one.
Another. Boom. Give me another one. Boom. Give me another one. Boom. I'm getting nice. We're gonna fight for every first down. Y'all gonna make sure they work for every first down. Second and inches.
They're 0.
They ain't getting no touchdowns.
There's like all 0. They got all 0. That's in every school. Come on, come on. Let's go that way. Oh, come on, come on.
Yeah, he just throwing the ball. He ain't even reading the field. He's scared. He got him scared. He's scared. He's scared.
Who?
Jared Goff scared. The quarterback scared.
Wait, they scored?
I said the quarterback is scared.
The Rams?
Oh no, they didn't score at all. That's impossible. They gotta play football to score.
They get ball. They get ball. Great. I want to run this ball. Oh.
Jared Goff don't want none of this shit. You don't want none of this.
The Rams are scared. They're scary cat.
Press circle, return the ball from back there. Go get the ball back there. Press, go get it, go get it, go get it. Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit, we have to damn.
They hurt me, they hurt me.
They ain't hurt you, you alright.
Sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that
You about to
way.
get
I can't get it. I keep turning around circles.
Atone for his city. He's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Great. Now they're going to catch up.
Oh no, that was a bad pass.
What?
I did a bad pass. That was my fault.
Instead, second down.
I lobbed it to him and I should have really been it.
Why you did that? Just tell me why you did
It's my
that.
bad, bruh. It ain't, bruh. It was a bad pass,
Second and
bruh.
10 after the incompletion on first down.
You make mistakes.
Don't pass to me, okay?
If you open, I'm passing it to you.
Shotgun now for Breeze.
I'm going to be square.
Fire one deep.
Go get that touchdown! Go get that touchdown, D! Go get that touchdown! There we go! Come on, baby! Step up! Now celebrate on him! Flex on him! There we go! Mike Tomlin! Hey, let me see the muscle! Show me the muscle, baby! Here we go! Oh! Oh!
See? Now the balls on me.
Look at that! Up the field! Up the field! Go get a touchdown! That's how you get a touchdown! That's how you get a touchdown!
That's against legs.
There you go!
Legs.
There you go! There you go! I'm talking about.
I start running. You do that again?
We gotta kick the ball off to them now.
They're gonna get that. They're gonna break that.
I'm talking about.
See?
What I'm talking about. Huh. Give me some. Bang!
You do harder?
Give me some more. Give me some. Bow! 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 Bow!
See, there's nothing.
Game. Ain't no game.
Ooh, we won?
It ain't over yet. They got a minute and 25 seconds left.
This guy will kneel
We
again.
about to try to put
Don't do it all the way far.
I already did kick it. You right. I should have done a square kick. Nah, we don't want him to waste none of the time. He
That'll
ain't
be
gonna run
taken
it
in
out
the end
anyway.
zone. And
Yeah,
no
he's
run
scared.
back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
When I knew he's scared.
Now coming out on the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided?
You do that again?
What?
That again.
Be honest.
You do that again?
Don't forget what has happened down here.
Use that as ammo going.
What happened?
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
Oh, I think he lined up too close to the quarterback.
You don't want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So 5 yards there is one of the big guys.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the two defensive tackles. Right near
I'm the fat one.
Either one right there, the orange.
But they're always taught to have one eye on the football.
Get off of me!
Go get him! Go get him! Go get him!
Go here, he lost the football. And good.
I recovered it. You got the sack and I recovered it, boy. Need some more.
To say they can mark this
That's my birthday!
really hard in the fourth quarter, and that last play.
You have nothing in! You have nothing in!
Them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut
I
out.
see.
I got him, but he fell down. He fell down.
Now we'll see what Michael
You
Thomas
got
and the
it.
rest of the offense
See?
has in store here. And
Okay.
now he's inching closer to a
not
200-yard
winning,
game. He's been
not
so
winning.
solid.
And he's really
I'm going this way.
the guys playing
I'm going
defense
this way.
because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never give up.
That was your fault?
Yeah, we about to be the
Receiver.
touchdown.
He's closing in on 200 yards.
Ooh, winning.
You about to run the ball, all right? Get ready to run the ball.
And that's
Yeah.
why you take your receivers and move them
Yeah.
around the bunch, especially your best guys.
Yeah.
Out of the slot.
Oh,
You
shit.
often hear the coaches talk about
You about to
how
run the
great
ball
it is
right
because
to
it gives you
suit.
a two-way go. You can break out or you can break
I'm going this way.
Makes it hard to defend.
Brings it up to Ingram. And a little bit of space there.
Let's
Takes
go.
it inside the 5 to the 3.
What?
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a
Get in
big
the
play
get in the
here,
back
3rd
zone.
and
Get in the
8
court.
yard.
Get us the running back. Come on. Come on. Get in. Get us Mark Ingram. Press circle. Press circle. Press circle. Press circle. Press circle. Press it again. Keep pressing. That's you. That's you. Go. Get the touchdown. Go get the touchdown.
Call it no gain there.
Good. We all right. Come on.
A 4th and 1. And now
I need
before
some
they run this
drink.
play on 4th and
Go and
1,
get some
we're gonna get a
drink.
break and a timeout. It's just their first final stages.
I'm gonna pause the game.
So we're back at
Why is no light?
Cause it's not the light. You gotta go in the kitchen. Yeah. Just open the refrigerator.
I'm gonna get some milk.
They got chocolate milk in there. That's what they
You saw that? You saw that? Did you saw me? Did you saw me? Did you saw me, Daddy? I started running. See? I stopped running. I stopped running. Okay, I'm here. Ready? See that? I got that. Ready? Did you say? What?
Wait.
What?
No, I was reading something.
You will open this, please?
Oh, my bad. Thank you for holding that for me. Yeah.
Ready?
Mhm.
Play. You saw me? You saw me running up?
I can't help but to see you, man. You tearing them up. Let's roll. Come on.
I would start running over champion. I start running. I start running. Do you saw me start running?
the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. And they want won't run a play here, no victory formation. They will indeed try to get 3 more.
Yeah, right there.
From the left hash. Should be a
That's
fairly
better.
easy one here.
Whoa.
Lutz puts this one through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger.
Oh, we're on 5-2.
Out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points.
Did you see me? I started spinning it.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
Kick off.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Why is you doing it?
Will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes.
I saw you move that.
They are down big. They have not scored a
Do
single.
it again.
I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches
Do that again, do that.
it hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing
That don't hurt me.
Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look.
Oh, great.
You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for the next game.
Oh, he's scared. He's scared. He don't even want to be on the field right now. We got him scared.
You want to take your shoes off?
I'm gonna take him off. After this
He's scared. This guy.
Hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's a less than 50.
They don't want to be friends. They don't want to be friends. They're scared of this.
Putting it on the receivers. Make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter.
I'm press circle. I press circle.
On 2nd and 10, gone.
He didn't get that. He's scared. This guy.
The intended receiver that
You know he didn't. They know he didn't touch that. He didn't know he didn't touch that.
He keeps missing, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
The Rams on 3rd down. A very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
I'm going Super Bowl. We're going Super Bowl.
Oh, he almost picked it off too.
I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Gotta stay with it.
That's true.
Here's Johnny
Oh, you
Hacker
kicked
now.
it.
Return the ball. Return the ball.
Punt for LA.
That's you. Press circle. Press circle. Press circle. Press circle.
This is taken to the 18. That'll be put in the books
What?
as a
That was me.
53-yard punt.
That was me?
That was me. I'm about to throw you a bomb, all right? Go catch the ball, all right?
Uh-huh.
Post route. Alright. Alright, deep post. We going deep post.
I know.
Alright. Press circle. Keep pressing circle. Keep pressing circle. Right there. Right. Wait. Keep pressing it. 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 See all the way that dude over there to the right. Alright. I want you to run up the field and I want you to run that way to our sign, alright?
Mm.
Alright, go.
He's gonna throw here.
I'm running.
Go! Go! That thing too. Give me some. Give me some.
I got that. See that? See that?
A shutout so
Go get that ball. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
Feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride.
You win
that goes
some,
into shutting out an
you
opponent.
lose some.
And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them?
Ooh.
They ain't gonna lose. We beat them, boy.
Ooh.
52-0.
So that's a wrap for Charles
Ooh, I have my
Davis
drink
on
now.
Brandon Gunn. And this has been a
Oh, do you
presentation
saw
of the
that? You
NFL
saw
on
that?
EA Sports. For more, check us out at EA
That is how you dominate a game.
The Saints are
Okay,
winners
son?
here as we
That's
say
exactly
so
how
long
you
from
dominate.
New Orleans.
Did you saw me? They got 0. They got 0, not bad. All 0. There. Look. Wanna do it again?
We about to watch a movie for a little second. I gotta get all mad. Waiting all day like that shit.
Aww. I like it.
Lanes can't call it, you lame. For sure, 150.
With the squirrel, the